Matthew's is pretty short. When Joseph had taken the body, he wrapped it in a clean linen cloth. Mark mentions the body and Joseph, so I could combine that. And he bought fine linen and took him down and wrapped him in the linen. First he bought the linen, then took him down and wrapped him in the linen. Luke, and he took it down, so I would add there the body of Jesus, and wrapped it in linen and laid it in his sepulcher. So no mention that he bought it. Took it down and wrapped in linen. I could have bought before. John, he came therefore and took the body of Jesus. And there came also Nicodemus, which at the first came to Jesus by night, and brought a mixture of myrrh and aloes, about 100 pound weight. Then took they the body of Jesus, and wound it in linen clothes with the spices, as the manner of the Jews is to bury. That is way more information. So I'm going to go with John. He came therefore and took the body of Jesus. It says Nicodemus brought a mixture of aloes. Then they took the body and wound it in linen clothes. But it says in Mark that Joseph bought the linen. So Joseph got the linen, Nicodemus got the mixture of myrrh and aloes. Mark would have to come next. He bought the fine linen and took him down. He came therefore and took the body of Jesus. Yeah, so the very next thing in John is that Joseph took down the body. Same thing in Luke. Matthew, when Joseph took down the body, he wrapped it in clean linen. But before he takes it down, Mark is very clear. He bought fine linen. So I'll go with Mark first. And he bought fine linen and took him down. Matthew. And when Joseph had taken the body, John. Even though John doesn't mention that he bought the linen, I should still put the introduction from John. He came therefore, at least he therefore bought fine linen and came and took the body of Jesus. Maybe I should have Joseph named first. And Joseph therefore bought fine linen and came and took down the body. Yeah, so I'm going to have Joseph named just Matthew and Mark, Joseph right here. I could say this and is also Mark. And Matthew, just John, therefore, bought fine linen. Now I have to have and came and took. And took is from John. Came is from John, but I need another and. There is an and took in Mark, so I could have the and right here, and came. Matthew, and when Joseph had taken. So this and will be from Mark. Now John came. And took is John. In John, it only says that he took the body of Jesus. But then it says Nicodemus was there, and they took the body and wound it in linen clothes. So there might be a separation of time, but Matthew says Joseph, when he took the body, he wrapped it in a clean linen cloth. So clearly Nicodemus is here in the wrapping. I don't think they would have done the wrapping at the location of the crucifixion. They must have taken him somewhere else. Took him down and wrapped him in the linen. No mention of timing. He took it down and wrapped it in linen. Again, no mention of timing. So the point I'm trying to get at is maybe Nicodemus is there helping Joseph take the body down. And if he was, then maybe I should say they took. But I haven't mentioned Nicodemus yet, so I guess I shouldn't. So I'll just say, and took from John, and took from Luke, and took from Mark, and when Joseph had taken the body. I'm going to ignore that from Matthew. Mark, Luke, John, and took. And took it from Luke. It down. Mark has him down. It is mentioned in Matthew, wrapped it in clean linen, so it is only Luke. The body. The body. John. The body of Jesus. The body is Matthew, Mark, and John. Of Jesus is just John. Down, I think that was Mark and Luke.